Hi there, this is Leanne Dunn of Pine Hollow Paper Design. Today I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful 3D flowers. For the card base, you'll need a piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock cut to 4 1/4 by 11 inches. And the piece that we're going to be stamping on is a piece of Whisper White cardstock cut to 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. We're going to be using stamps from the Healing Hugs stamp set. First one, of course, is going to be the flower. And we're going to start with Daffodil Delight ink. Go ahead and ink up the flower. Now we can set the Daffodil Delight aside, and we are going to use Mango Melody. I've been using this sponge dauber. It's really convenient. You can just stick it on your finger, and you can see I've been using 2 colors on it. So the Mango Melody we'll be using on the lighter side here. So I just put it right into the ink pad so that it gets ink on it. And then I'm going to add this color in some of these interior spots on the stamp. Next we're going to add in the edges, which are going to be done in pumpkin pie. And again, I'm going to use this sponge dauber, and I'm going to use it on this half. Now that I've got ink on my sponge dauber, I'm going to add this just around the edges of the stamp. Now that I have this darkest color all around the outside, I might add a little bit of detail in the middle very lightly. Okay, now that our stamp is all inked up, we're going to go ahead and stamp this at an angle up at the top left of the page. And next we're just going to go ahead and repeat. So again, we're going to ink up in Daffodil Delight. Grab the Mango Melody. Grab some ink from the pad. Add to the center of the flower. Spin the sponge dauber. Add some ink in pumpkin pie. And add the ink to the outside of the flower. Right, now we can add another flower to the page. And then we're just going to repeat this 2 more times. Okay, so the flowers have been stamped on. Now we're going to fill out the rest of the page adding leaves. So we're going to be using Old Olive ink. And we're going to be using the leaf stamp from, again, the Healing Hugs stamp set. So we'll just ink up, and we're just going to fill in any empty space. So unfortunately I lost a little bit of footage, so I thought I'd pop in now during editing to let you know what was going on. The images that I'm using right now are from the well-written framelits dies. I just ran them through the Big Shot, and now I'm just attaching them onto the page. Alright, so I've attached those, and those are also in Mossy Meadow to match the card base. And the last thing I'm going to do is attach some pearls down in this bottom corner here just to fill in that blank space. So these are what I'm going to use. Alright, so the background is now completed along with our greeting. So we're going to flip it over, add some adhesive, and attach to the base. Okay, so now we have the completed outside of the card. And don't forget that you can also jazz up the inside of a card by doing the same thing. So I'm going to show you as well. I started out the inside of a card that just says, "Today blooms just for you." I'm going to put this on the inside of the card we just made. And this stamp is from the Perennial Birthday stamp set. And we're going to add the flowers up on the top and bottom corners just to make it look a little extra special. So we're going to pull out the Daffodil Delight again. Ink up our flower stamp. Grab the Mango Melody. Grab the Sponge Dauber. Again, adding the ink to the inside of the flower. Grab the Pumpkin Pie. Again, grab the Sponge Dauber. Ink up. And add the ink to the edges of the flower. Stamp this one down in the bottom left. And now we can repeat and stamp up in the top right. You can see the variation and how every flower is going to be different. You can see in this one I may have been a little heavy-handed with the pumpkin pie. With this one I was more careful to spread the color out very lightly in the center. So again, I'm just going to add a couple leaves to finish it off. So we'll do the Old Olive ink again. And I'm just going to add some leaves around the edges. Now that the inside of the card has been completed, we can add some adhesive and attach it to the inside of the card. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed watching how to do this new technique. If you try it, I'd love to see what you've made, and I'd also love to see what colors you've used. So please leave me a comment and let me know. Have a great day. Bye!